Have you ever wondered what happens when a giant of CONCACAF faces a determined underdog on one of the biggest stages in North American football? Well, that's exactly what happened when Mexico clashed with Honduras in the Gold Cup 2025 semifinals at Levi Stadium. Tonight, we break down the story, the stats, and what it means for the final. So make sure you stay till the end. Setting the stage. This was no ordinary match. The Mexico versus Honduras rivalry has spanned decades, with El Tri historically dominating the series. Coming into this semifinal, Mexico led the all-time record with 29 wins to Honduras' 9, according to CONCACAF stats. Honduras knew they'd need more than just grit. They needed goals, discipline, and maybe a touch of luck. This semifinal showdown was set for July 2nd at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. With over 60,000 fans cheering, this was a true Gold Cup spectacle. Predictions and odds. Before kickoff, sportsbooks like DraftKings had Mexico as heavy favorites at -340, while Honduras stood at +900. Many analysts predicted a 3-2 scoreline in Mexico's favor, with the over 3.5 goals pick gaining traction among bettors. On Fox Sports, pundits emphasized Mexico's solid squad depth, especially with Raúl Jiménez and Edson Alvarez back in the starting lineup. Team news coach Javier Aguirre made crucial calls. Cesar Montes returned from suspension to bolster the defense. Edson Alvarez anchored the midfield with calm leadership. Mateo Chavez, a rising star, started at left back, filling a gap left by injuries. Meanwhile, Honduras stuck with their reliable lineup that had just survived a nail-biting penalty shootout win over Panama in the quarterfinals. All eyes were on striker Anthony Chaco Lozano, who promised fans they'd fight to the last whistle. How to watch fans across the continent tuned in via Fox Sports, Univision, ViX, and DraftKings match preview threads. This semifinal was the most streamed Gold Cup match so far, showing just how much the CONCACAF Gold Cup 2025 means to millions. Key moments. Match summary. The first half was tense but goalless, with Honduras packing the midfield and pressing Mexico high up the pitch. However, Mexico's patience finally paid off. At the 50th minute, a moment of brilliance. Raúl Jiménez, the experienced striker, latched onto a perfect through ball, danced past two defenders, and smashed the ball into the top corner. The Levi's Stadium erupted. Mexico had the lead. Barely 4 minutes later, the momentum doubled. A corner kick rebounded off the keeper, and Edson Alvarez, always alert, pounced on the loose ball to make it 2-0. Mexico thought they had a third when Alvarez found the net again at the 60th minute, but VAR disallowed it for offside. Honduras kept pushing, but they struggled to get meaningful shots on target. Their best chance came in the 72nd minute, but Mexican keeper Guillermo Ochoa made a stunning save to keep the clean sheet. The final whistle blew. Mexico sealed a 2-0 win and their place in the Gold Cup 2025 final. What's next? With this result, Mexico advances to face either the United States or Guatemala in the final on July 6th, hosted at NRG Stadium in Houston. The stakes couldn't be higher, a chance to claim back-to-back Gold Cup titles and extend their legacy as the kings of CONCACAF. Takeaway closing. For Honduras, this semifinal clash proved they're fighters who can hang with the best. For Mexico, it's proof that their combination of experience and young talent remains unmatched in the region. If you're a fan of high-stakes soccer, don't miss the final. Will Mexico's stars, like Raúl Jiménez and Edson Alvarez, deliver once again? Or will the U.S. or Guatemala spoil the party? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Who do you think will lift the CONCACAF Gold Cup 2025? Smash that like button if you love North American soccer, and subscribe for more match previews, predictions, and highlights. Thanks for watching. See you at the final.